So good morning, boys and girls. This is our first virtual guidance lesson. As I said earlier, I'm going to be bringing you guys this content daily as best as I can, whether that's me videotaping and talking to you guys or just sharing some information or things for you guys to look over. So this is my first time doing this, so bear with me. I'm by no means a professional at this. I prefer to be in front of you guys, talking with you guys, but in light of all the situations, obviously, this is what we have to do. So, what I want to talk to you guys today about is the coronavirus and just some healthy habits. I know it's on your minds. I know you're hearing it a lot in the media, with your parents, maybe from other students. So I just kind of wanted to kind of share with you some information. By no means am I an expert at this and knowing anything. I only know what I've read and researched at myself, but I'm going to kind of just share with you. I found a comic book online, or like a comic that you may have seen, and I'm just going to read it to you real quickly and kind of go from there. And then I have like a little demonstration I'm going to show you as well. So let me go ahead and get started with that. So this is just a comment I found online and thought it might be kind of helpful. So it's a word you might have heard at school, obviously not at school, but maybe just at home, online or on TV amongst your friends. He might have the coronavirus. Oh my God, wait, what's that? The coronavirus is a newly discovered virus. It causes a disease called COVID-19. In some parts of the world, it has made a lot of people sick. Coronavirus facts. So the corona is a Latin word for crown. Under a microscope, these viruses look like a crown with spikes ending in little blobs. A lot of the symptoms are similar to the flu, which you might have had before. So maybe like a dry, itchy cough, maybe a fever, maybe they have those aches. Maybe it's hard for you to breathe. Most people who have gotten sick from the coronavirus have had a mild case. And there aren't a lot of cases in kids. If kids do get the virus, it tends to be very mild. Mild just means not very strong. Like mild salsa is the least spicy as opposed to spicy salsa, which in the comic, this person prefers. People who are much older or who have already had health problems are more likely to get sick with the coronavirus. That might be terrifying to hear. Like maybe thinking about, what about dad? What about mom, grandma, grandpa, uncle, or auntie? If anyone gets sick and feels like they might have the coronavirus, they can immediately call their doctors and get help. Well, what's the verdict, doc? You're okay. If there's anything you might be confused or worried about, don't be afraid to ask someone you trust. Uncle, I see a lot of people wearing face masks. Does that mean they have the coronavirus? No, maybe they're trying not to get sick, or maybe or they may be sick with some other illness. But my friend told me, don't listen to your friend, listen to me. I think it's important to kind of just listen maybe to your parents, not kind of dig so much into the news and things like that, because sometimes it can be misinformation, or it can be information that maybe scares you. There are some things that you can do to protect yourself, your family, and your friends from getting sick. And these are really important because each of us have a part in helping not spread the virus. So we each all have a role in this. So number one, wash your hands often. And often just means frequently, a lot. Use soap and water. Wash for at least 20 seconds. If it helps you kind of just to sing the ABC songs while you do it, that's roughly about 20 seconds. Wash after using the bathroom or being in public places. Maybe if you're outside, maybe if you're just in the house a lot, or if you are traveling, be sure to wash your hands when you get home, before you leave. If you have hand sanitizer, make sure you use that as well. And then try to get all in the nooks and crannies. So you want to make sure you're just not putting soap in your hand and washing it in 5 seconds and then it's gone. You really want to make sure you're working your hands and make sure that you're cleaning your hands thoroughly. Part 2, sneeze into your elbow. Coronavirus is believed to spread through little droplets of fluid from your lungs, as you can see here. When you sneeze, all that stuff comes out and it gets onto other things, it gets onto other people. Other people can breathe it in, and that's how it spreads. If you sneeze into your elbow, you can prevent germs from going into the air and into your hands. Of course, you see over here, they're like, yuck, you should always cover your mouth. Always important. Avoid touching your face. Don't pick your nose, don't touch your mouth, don't rub your eyes. These are all places where germs enter the body. They're really easy to enter that way. Over here it says, but I love picking my nose. Geez, you can still do it. Just use a tissue, then throw it away. But seriously, don't pick your nose. You shouldn't. Try not to if you can. It's very important to remember that this kind of virus can affect anybody. It doesn't matter where you come from or what country your parents are from or what you look like or anything like that. Just because someone looks different or talks differently doesn't mean that they are at a higher risk of getting the coronavirus and spreading it. And don't forget, there are a lot of helpers out there who are working to protect you. It's not your job to worry. Okay, we have doctors, people in your family, teachers, counselors, administrative people all over the world are trying to help each other in this situation. But seriously though, please wash your hands. That's one of the important messages in helping to prevent this virus from spreading. So I hope you kind of enjoyed that little comic. It was really kind of short. But again, the importance of washing your hands, kind of just knowing what it is important as well. But those preventative measures, those steps that we need to take in order for us to limit the spread of it to other people. And of course, I have this cool little demonstration. You may have seen it online, but it kind of shows you just the importance of washing your hands. So I'm going to share that with you. Okay, so all I have here is a bowl of water, and inside the water is just some pepper that we use for cooking. So the pepper is going to represent germs, the coronavirus, all those nasty things, right? So if I were to stick my finger into the bowl, you'll see that the virus, all the germs, have attached to my finger. And now if I go touch my computer, if I go touch the surface, if I touch my face, I'm getting all this germs on my body in a way to enter my body. If I give my friends a high five and I don't wash my hands, I then transfer those germs to them, and then they may transfer them to somebody. You see how this goes, right? So the idea is that we want to make sure that we wash our hands frequently, especially when we feel like things are dirty or just in general as a safe rule. So the importance of the soap. Now, obviously with soap, you'd use, soap and water, and you would wash for 20 seconds like the comic said, but this is how powerful just soap is by itself, okay? So if I were to pretend like this soap represents a clean hand and that I just used for washing, watch what happens when I put my finger in the bowl. Whoa, see, so everything, all the germs, they don't like soap. They don't want to be around soap. They don't want soap next to them because they know that if soap interacts with them enough, that it's going to kill them and it's going to get rid of them. So that's kind of a cool demonstration for you guys to see so that you can understand the importance of washing your hands. It's really, really important for you guys to do that and do it frequently, just kind of like the video said. Do it often. Do it especially after you use the restroom, before you eat. Just kind of, if you have hand sanitizer, make sure you use it that way. So hopefully you guys, you enjoyed this lesson. In your classroom or wherever it's posted, there are areas for you to comment. So if you have any questions I'll be looking through those and I can answer those for you guys as best as I can. Tomorrow we're going to be talking a little bit just more about those preventative measures, those things that we can do to prevent ourselves from spreading the virus. I know I showed you the example of it, so really kind of think about that. And we'll talk a little bit more about just healthy habits, because it is kind of a lifestyle change that we kind of have to remember to do. Maybe some of you are really good hand washers. Maybe some of you did it, sometimes or forget to. So this is just kind of a thing that we want to make sure that we're important. And also we're going to address kind of just the sneezing and those types of things. So we're going to kind of get more in detail on that in tomorrow's lesson. So hope you guys liked it. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. You guys stay safe. We'll see you later.